The United States is headed for midterm elections in 2026. That's about a year away. And Donald Trump wants the momentum back with the Republicans. This has brought the limelight on what was supposed to be a small electoral event, the Tennessee special elections. The landlocked U.S. state has traditionally been a Republican stronghold, but these Tennessee congressional elections have come after the Democrats have managed to win big in the polls earlier in November. The Republicans are now scrambling to avoid a humiliation as opinion polls now suggest that the race is simply too close for comfort. The latest opinion polls show that the race is in fact closer than ever and the Republican candidate's lead is well within the margin of error. The stakes are pretty high and so is the money that's been spent, and the Republicans have poured in nearly about $2.4 million while the Democrats have spent about $1.9 million. The Republican heavyweight like Donald Trump and House Speaker Mike Johnson joined the campaign trail. Now, Trump even dialed into a campaign event for the Republican candidate, Van Epps. Listen to what he had to say.
He's fantastic, and go get him and get out tomorrow morning, get out and vote, and let's make it a sweeping victory. The whole world is watching Tennessee right now, and they're watching your district. The whole world. It's a big vote. It's going to show something, and it's got to show that the Republican Party is stronger than it's ever been. We have a bigger, stronger party than we've ever had.
Now, on his social media platform, Truth Social, Trump announced his complete and total endorsement for the EPPS. He called on his MAGA ranks to get out and to vote. Now, the outcome of this election will not break the Republican majority in the Congress, but if the Republican bastion were to go to the Democrats, then the GOP will hold only a two-vote cushion on the floor. And party lawmakers are saying that the consequences of the voter apathy could be very dire. And of course, a loss in Tennessee would also be a huge setback for Donald Trump, who is currently battling very low approval ratings. All right, now correspondent Susan Tehrani is, of course, joining us from New York. Susan, give us a sense of how important this Tennessee battle is likely to be for both the Democrats and the Republicans.
Yeah, as you mentioned, what was supposed to be a small congressional election has really nationwide implication, it seems, at this point. The Democrats are continuing to run on cost of living and affordability, and it seems like it's working for them. Now, the theory was that earlier elections, as you alluded to here in New York or New Jersey and Virginia, well, they were run by Democrats and they were won in Democratic strongholds. But that's not the case for Tennessee, where we see the Democrat nominee taking the lead. President Trump won this district by 22 points when he became president. So it really will be an upset for the Republicans, despite the fact that, again, it's a very red district. And to see a Democrat surge in a district like this is going to be very concerning for the Republicans going into the midterms. And it might be sort of a flash sign that they have to change their strategy and go back and focus on the issue of affordability, which seems to be resonating, of course, with voters on the left and on the right.
Interesting. Thank you very much, Susan Tehrani, for joining us with those pretty good insights there.